Here we are with an estimated 100-player match on the Alpenflugplatz match for Over the Top. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoy the fight. And with that being said, here we are with Over the Top for today. Server population for at least the start of this round here. Looks like it's 103. We just ended a round, so maybe that's why numbers are down. But we'll probably go up over time. Central Powers at 54 to start. The Entente 49. We have some frontline reporters here. Both will be on the same side tonight. But we have Artiecus here, and we also have Mater playing the game. These guys with the 1st Infantry Division. They're Sussy Brigade guys from War of Rights, but they're trying out Over the Top here, as am I tonight. So feel free to give your thoughts on Over the Top, on top of posting War of Rights videos normally. But with that all being said, looks like the Central Powers here are going to be attacking this position. It looks like a very rough position to start, trying to push up the hill, this game mode being offensive. So the Central Powers, what a bombing run, holy crap. But Central Powers, they're going to have to try to push up and take this first point at the A point. Really strong defensive spot, I mean trying to push up a hill here. Second point looks like kind of in an airstrip, and then there's a third defensive position in the back, which, can they just hop on this plane and go? Fascinating. But here's those 1st Infantry Division guys I was talking about. Looks like they've already started starting a defensive line here on the B point. I mean, not really expecting to hold this initial point too long anyways. So, I mean, they're making progress. I mean, there's not a whole lot of Entente defending the top here. I mean, they kind of either just not a lot here. We saw the guys back there taking up that point. You know, that center B point that can't be captured at this point. A has to be captured for the next points opened up. Central Powers got 20 minutes to try and take it. Well, they're still in. Is Zachary and A going to team kill? Well, I guess there's no team kills, but yeah, Central Powers looks like they're just easily going to take this point. I mean, at least there's a good amount of Entente back here building up defenses. This is such a cool point, though. I almost wish the objective was on top of the hill, but I can get that can be really difficult. I mean, how are you even supposed to take that normally? Uh-oh, the kicking chicken. Oh! Kicking chicken just walking right through that. So, Central Powers initially getting some success, although the Entente's holding on strong. Now, you know, I mentioned this last round, which the last round video I posted a couple of days ago or yesterday at this point. I don't know what day of the week I'm going to post this one yet, but it's always surprising. It's a little surprising the Central Powers are blue and the Entente's red. I feel like it'd be inverse. Good job, Chief. You got him. Took you a couple. I don't know. I just feel like the Germans would be red, but nonetheless. Central Powers pushing up. I mean, they're really using the left side of this hill. I mean, just kind of zooming out here, it is kind of the most defensible attack of the approach, or the attacking approach with the most cover. Nice little strafing or bombing run there. And so it looks like they've captured the first point. Central Powers have done it. So the Entente's going to have 3 minutes to try to retake this position. And I mean, they got a bulk of a team crammed up here. Clearly not on the point, though, because holy crap, there's a lot of them right here. So they're just trying to crush. Nice grenades here. I don't know if that got anyone or not. Maybe. Oh, yeah, it definitely did. Those bodies flying high in the sky. But what a flank. You got a couple of Central Power guys. Looks like they flanked around from that side. They pushed up more the opposite side here as well, and they just got behind the line. So a lot of guys there, but, you know, really clumped up here. A couple of grenades and nice flanks did the work. Oh, rip that. How are you even so... Oh, you're probably just wounded. Because you can be wounded and not fully killed. So, attackers are going to take this first position with relative ease. A lot quicker than the previous round I watched. But, you know, it's a rough spot. Now, we got the second position here, which, I mean, initially you might think, oh, you know, it might be a little easier because there's not as much terrain. But I mean, they got to come down that hill they just went up. Sure, there's rocks and some trees here, which the trees will assume are destructible. And holy crap. Nice little barrage here from, I assume, the Central Powers. But I mean, they got to cross a little creek here and then try to pass the wall. I mean, this is a nice wall here. So that destruction or construction that we saw from the Axis side here, the Entente, I should say Entente, because this is World War I, this isn't World War II yet. But this is a real nice wall they got here. I mean, they built some dirt stuff over here. Tank is gonna make through that somehow. Props to that guy. I guess there's a plane still there. But they got a little nice trench line here. I will say it does kind of stop right here, though. So, looks like they even got some barbed wire set up here. So, this is a really... That was a heck of a grenade throw. That was a really nice defensive line here. Now, it's wide open over here. And I don't necessarily get the point of that, although it looks like they're not trying to make a super long defensive line. Instead, they're just turning it kind of halfway. And they're going to just try to set up shop right here. So we'll see if the decision to not really contest this first point and just build this really beefy defensive line on the second point of this map was worth it. Time's going to tell with that. But I assume, I mean, the Central Powers are already kind of doing it, approaching this next point, which is now live. 5 minutes got added to the attackers' time here. And they're already starting to push this. You got the anti-air gun here. Oh, can the fatty gamer hit him? That's a major skill. Oh, there's a plane. We got a little dogfight. Boys, it's just like Star Wars. Star Wars, the coolest thing in Star Wars is the space battles. And, you know, anyone that says any other thing, I just disagree. Star battles are always cool. But Central Powers are already starting to take in the point. What the heck? Oh, well, that... Wow. Looks like they just pushed straight up. I mean, they have the little opening in the center here, and they could just rush right forward. So, I mean, a nice idea here from the Entente, but, you know, they built that wall for nothing. They just walked right around it. They could still try to hold on it. I mean, they got a lot of guys pumped in the center. Obviously not on top of the point, but they built themselves a little bit of a trench line here. A little dogfight, though, going on. We got Nader right here. The frontline report review himself. Look at him go. So, they're taking this point. I mean, you know, the wall was a really cool idea, but now that I'm actually watching it happen, you know, there's a thought in War of Rights where the defenders would use the artillery caissons to build a wall, and they could put their guys on it. It'd be a really nice line to have, but if the attackers took the position, it's not really nice for them. Because, I mean, the attackers are now using it as a wall. Kind of what we saw, well, I would say in the previous round, but that's in a different video, so I can't really say that, can I? So, but no, that's just the cool part of, especially newer games like this, at least for the public to play. You know, these things will probably be figured out in due time, I would think anyways, especially in regimental events, which I'm sure will happen at some point. But the field's kind of flipped here. The Central Powers kind of taking back, or rather, there's flipping. The Entente's taking the side the Central Powers kind of pushed up on. The Central Powers taking that opposite side. I want to see this. Oh, looks like I got the plane. Although it's still flying. Somehow. So, Entente's still in this, very much in this fight. They got a little over 2 minutes to try to take this point back. Which they're starting to. I mean, even though this side's heavily defended, there's just not... You don't need too many guys, or rather, it's just not on the point, it appears. Shoot the plane, shoot the plane. Oh, there's no one in there. Unfortunate. Oh. Crap. That might have hit a tree. But Entente's starting to take the point back. I mean, they take that other side and they're push up. So Central Powers, though, have a foothold on the more defensive side of this position. So they should be able to get a lot of nice shots here. Man, this just looks great. I mean, it's not great in terms of, like, does the game look nice? I mean, it's a little cartoonish, but it's fine. I don't mind it. So, looks like Entente's got a really nice spot up here, too. And Artiecus, the other frontline guy here. Great angle. He died. He's bad. Never mind. Maybe he shouldn't be a frontline reporter after all, but... Oh, he'll be revived by the Milk Boy. So... I mean, it's a nice spot, but anytime someone's picking up the machine gun here, they're just getting shot right away. I mean, picked up on, there's a tank. So, Central Power's starting to take the point back. I don't know which side this tank belongs to. Gonna guess it is the Entente. Maybe. But it looks like it's stuck. And it sounds like the wheels are trying to move, or maybe that's just a noise. But Entente gets pushed off the point directly. A couple Entente still over kind of on the southwest side of it. They're getting a foothold back there, but they're going to have to push up again. So Central Powers cap again. 3-minute counterattack. Main timer stops. So, Entente's got to break through this. Got a band-aid there? Ain't no way. Oh! Did that just explode on itself? It looks like it might have, because I didn't see a grenade or anything. 2 minutes, though. I mean, both sides still kind of holding the field that they want. Now, I don't know what the boundaries are, because I almost wonder if the Central Powers could try to go up this hill and take the top, although I don't know if they necessarily want to. Yeah, this tank belongs to the Entente. It has to. But that Entente side starting to take it back. Looks like they have a little respawn wave pushing up. A couple of the Central Power guys trying to flank around to the side here. I mean, this is where they kind of initially entered to get to the point to capture it. And so it's a nice little flanking area to have. Oh. But Entente, I mean, they're slowly digging their way back up. Where's their main spawn? Is it through here? No, it's just a plane there. But nonetheless, I mean, they're pushing up, trying to dig some trenches on this side to get a nice defensive spot. Plane going down beside the point. And, man, that's a crazy flip. That initial defensive position just not even being used by him anymore. And it looks like, who's in the house here? A couple of the Central Power guys trying to flank. Drestel gets one, walks in, oh my goodness, runs right around, gets the stab, needs one more probably, and gets the kill. What a guy there. In both rounds I've recorded so far, Drestel popped up. So, a good kill there. Point is taken back, so that main timer is continuing. And so, I mean, where's the Central Power team at? Looks like they've really kind of abandoned this side. Looks like they're trying to shift their team to push this side to get them out. Because this is the second counterattack that the Entente's been able to take the position back just from holding this side. So good on them. Central Power's got to respond. I mean, due to quickly capturing that initial point, they have a lot of time. So not necessarily a lot of stress from their side, obviously, when you're given 20 minutes to capture a point. So the fact they still have 16, you know, it's a lot of time left. Oh, that A. Oh my. Hell yeah. The tank daddy. What a kill. So Central Power still trying to flank around. The Entente have, I mean, they're right underneath the point. It's going to be difficult for them to break through. That red of the name tags, though, popping up a lot more than the blue of the opponents here. Although Central Powers are starting to work around here to the extreme left of the Entente line. Which the Entente's going to have to secure. I mean, Central Powers, even in the center here, starting to push up. And these trench lines getting real close to each other. I mean, you just throw a grenade in there and that'll do some damage. Entente's chucking a lot more grenades. They got a lot more guys there, though. That's for sure. So, I mean, real good adaptation to the field here by the Entente. Central Powers looks like they're trying to just push up through the center side here. And, I mean, this trench is decently connected to the trench here. That's right up there. Entente not looking. Couple nice kills here from Lucid Pants. He got at least 5 there. Gets another. I mean, they're wrecking this right side. I mean, right, Central Powers, they pushed up the left side of the Entente's line. They broke through the Entente. You can see with the red name tags has really secured their side, but it's left the opposite side a little weak. And Central Powers hitting that. I mean, Central Powers just hitting back and forth and back and forth. And, I mean, they're just moving a lot quicker than the Entente side right now. I mean, they have completely taken control of this trench line that the Entente side has. But, I mean, Entente's still in the fight. They got 2.5 minutes to try to retake the point. Third time they've captured it. I mean, Entente's really kind of wrapping around and trying to use the house, the big smoke screen here as cover. And, I mean, they've still got a little bit of a window here. I'm very intrigued to watch this next point. Low plane, don't crash. Good job. A couple of them already up here. Oh. Bye-bye. So, Entente looks like they're pushing through. Man, you look away for a second and things have completely changed. They're in the tank. That would have been really funny if it got stuck there. But Central Powers pushing up again. Another counterattack. It's been like the 4th or 5th one, it seems. I mean, really back and forth here. I never mentioned the points on the top. It's a mixture of the amount of kills your team has. And, oh, hello, Blimp. It's a mix of how many kills you're getting, I think. And your points captured, like you're getting accrual through that automatically. So, don't necessarily know the specifics, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, Entente was pushing up with the center. Central Powers punched back. Both sides are doing it. Entente's got 2.5 minutes to try to take that point back. They've done it, you know, like 4 times at this point, it seems. Holy grenades. That's an awesome ragdoll. It almost looks like there's low gravity, but I mean, Central Powers, this looks like their best attempt yet. I mean, they have, unlike the previous times, they kind of have a foothold on both sides. They've got the center area, and they've got a little trench line here that's leaking over into the Entente's left. What a bombing run. That's probably going to get a... I mean, that's right on top of the spawn right there. Sure, they don't appreciate that. 1.5 minutes remaining. That plane just got destroyed up there. And, I mean, it looks like some of the Entente here up top already. Maybe just getting ready for the inevitable. I mean, this is such a nice spot to be shooting from, that's for sure. Although, the Central Powers accuracy here is phenomenal. And they're getting great shots. So, it looks like, pending anything crazy, they're going to take this. I mean, Entente's got a little bit of a group up here. Entente's taking it back? I guess there's just not a lot of Central Powers near the point. But Entente, I mean, they're kind of doing one big last push up here. They have to go, starting to dive bomb it. 35 seconds left. Central Power swarm back onto it to make sure they take it. Although not all of the Entente in the distance there is pushing forward, so... It looks like Central Powers finally is going to be able to take this center point. Took them a long time. Oh, I thought that was like a mortar shot that landed right there. But looks like they've taken the point. Next point opens up. 5 additional minutes added on to the Central Time's attack. A lot of the Entente still down here, although not really important anymore. Central Powers already starting to send guys up the hill. And, I mean, they're getting a position here around the Entente's right now, which it looks like, I don't know if that's on point. They got to go a little further. But this is going to be tough for them, I would think, just because there's not a lot of points of entry, at least, obviously, but it looks like they can just climb up this wherever they want, so maybe it's a little more opening than what I would initially expect. But the Entente's got to get up here. I mean, they got a lot of guys down here. I can understand the guys on the nice line up here, but... I mean, they're just being hit. They're just being overwhelmed. The Central Powers are already capturing the point. And this might just be a quick one here.
Lost objective Charlie.
Oh. So they got 3 minutes now to try to retake. They've done it many times before. Can they do it again? Entente's thrusting through. Plane going over top. Planes will probably work very well here for both sides. Entente's starting to make some push-throughs here. So that little push got stomped out. Central Powers pushing up the opposite. Yeah, it's fascinating how well this side's attacking. Feel like it'd be a lot more difficult, but yes, they've done it. Now the Entente's got to do what the Central Powers have done and try to charge up a hill. They got 2 minutes. I mean, I would think it'd be a little more difficult. I could get the first time with the Entente losing that just because, you know, a good amount of their team was back at the center point setting up defenses, but I mean, they just got swept through. Obviously, the Entente's right side was pushed straight through entirely. But they're all spawning at this point, it looks like, from this side, and Central Powers have had it on lockdown, understandably. I mean, some of the Entente's trying to push around the left side of your screen here, trying to flank up that side, most obviously going center. They're trying. They got under a minute and a half now. Nice shot there from Pete on the left there. Oh, bye-bye, Pete. Less than a minute. Entente's not really making a whole lot of progress, at least forward. They're just in a real tiny area. I mean, guys are sitting back in their main spawn, either shooting out or spawning in. That's a huge spawn wave from the Central Powers. Looks like they got a spawn group here, and it's getting shredded as they pop out, but I mean, that's crazy that they can have a spawn behind, or in front of, I should say, the defender's last point. On top, making a little breakthrough. Now, I don't know if there's an overtime mechanic in the game, but alas, 13 seconds left on the clock. They got to go forward. They can't stop unless they're on point already, and I don't know that. They gotta go. And that looks like it does it. So Central Powers get a pretty decisive win there. And so Yeah, I'm still the same old rank. None for spectating. Womp womp. Anyways, yeah, I mean, that was just a powerful attack. It looked like it would have been so cool for the attack. They had such a nice defensive line, and the Central Powers just walked around it. But no, that was phenomenal. Please give your thoughts on if we should continue watching over the top or just spectating battles. I mean, there's a lot of open servers right now, and so I mean, we could cover this a fair bit more. But please let me know your thoughts. Obviously, feedback is always appreciated. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our War of Rights broadcast. We'll probably implement something into this as well for that if we start covering it more. But nonetheless, God bless you all. Please, again, give your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.